Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, coming live from Fiber Heart, children of God. And, it's taken several years, but I've decided I need to start doing all outlines for all of my videos, and I'm gonna steer away from improv. But one thing, and I'm sure it's already been expressed, and I'm nothing more than a speck of poop in the universe, is this accident, and they insist it was this type of one gun, and was there this bullet, was there a bullet and stuff. They have so many type of, I don't know if you call it supersonic weaponry, or I had the thing where it was like a gunshot. It had the same velocity. It might have been a gun. It did blow off the tip of the wood fence at the top, so I guess that's a gun. But the other one, the silent explosion, that did more, where it kind of like blew my head up in my lungs. And then I had some blood come out of my ear, but it wasn't like an actual wound. I wasn't there, I didn't see the wound. I don't know enough about guns. I literally am really, I mean, I know the difference between like small guns, little guns, and... But what I'm saying is, even as ignorant as I am with weaponry of that nature, with bullets, it just was a hoax to me. And that they have these other types of devices that could literally blow up from a closer area. It could appear to be a gunshot. I don't know these different mechanisms. Maybe it was an experimental one and it worked from these psychopaths that used it. But there's too many really sketchy situations here, and I think if we get off of the fact, we already know that it wasn't the gun up there, but I think we need to go more towards the advanced technology techniques that could or could not have propelled. Maybe they could propel a bullet. Maybe, where's the bullet? I never saw the bullet. Did we see the bullet? It just seems that something else was closer distance. It wasn't the gun they're saying it was, and it wasn't the bullet they said it was. My concern is that anyone that was able to see the original footage, none of us saw blood. That's what, there'd been some kind of blood. I'm not understanding. And then the made up stories around that, it's making this circle of people around him, it's just getting more spooky by the day everywhere. Michigan is getting so spooky. Like, there's this attempt at some sort of cleanup, and then they're trying to flash up some of these problems getting solved with our predator problem. But I literally feel like a vast majority of predators moved to Michigan because it had gotten so lax. And just like any network in any level on the upper floor of the earth or the underground, pervert underground, it's going to get out like, hey, it's really lax over there. In Michigan, we can definitely get away with a lot more because most of the police are so disturbingly corrupt, all the way up and all the way down. Just go there and do what you want. You don't even have to, just go flop the body somewhere. There's too many things about Michigan that are creepy. The other problem is that if you've never been to Michigan and you've only seen a couple spits of it, it's a pretty big state, and we have large, vast areas that are untouched still by industrialization, all that. So it's like and then we have all these condensed cities too, so it's quite an operation going on, you know what I mean? You can go from a major city, and 20 minutes out, you're in the middle of no man's land in a forest, that goes on pretty far. So they're trying to like splash out some of these things that are getting caught, but the problem is that nobody can get any help anywhere on the state level or any of it whatsoever. And so I think that we need to look into what other kind of apparatuses could have worked like a gun. And who saw the bullet? I never saw the bullet, so I don't know. It's making me look like an idiot right now, but I bet no one saw the bullet because I don't think there was a bullet. And I think it was one of these, and they're literally these advanced ways of killing people, these supersonic, silent bomb type, their use of condensed radiation or what, I don't know. But the things are so advanced, there's no way to really prove it afterwards either. It's just like, well, looks like he got shot in the neck, but he's dead, but where's all the blood? You know, it's just like stuff like that. And it's the second time today I tried to do a video, and HIP won't leave me alone right when I start. Because Poe's getting into the stray cat. We have an orange tabby that I'm not housing cats. I'm fine with cats, but I have to put the dogs as hierarchy in our world, because these two are not going to take a cat in, and it would be a horrible, horrible event. And but this orange tabby, now I know these cats here have seen the dogs, and it's just right up on the house, which that's fine, because I want him or her to do mouse work. But just the fact that he or she was just like, they know when we leave, because they're smart kitties, so then they're just up at the house, and then that gets the dogs upset, you know, obviously. They look like they look outside and they got some kind of orange haired bitch, or, you know, like prick, roaming around like they own the place. Orange tabby, right up on the house, just prancing right in front of the yard, right in front of the house like they owned it. Well, I hope they're doing their work. No. Better be mousing. Okay. So it was the Charlie Kirk thing, and no, I do want to discuss this this renovation of the White House. I heard it smells like old people too. Never been in it. I don't know, musty old people. But old tattered books from the ancient days. It's a bad look. It's a bad look. I'm sorry, I don't care. I'm not even one about appearances like that, but like, you have done nothing but explode. God doesn't even have to bring his wrath. Trump's doing it all on his own. Some sort of psycho lunatic. Really, just a whole event. It just feels like, you know, they're lying. Ugh. And so, no, I think it's a horrible, horrible. You just really want us to hate the whole government. I don't care who's arguing with who. You're doing a renovation. I don't care where the money's coming from. $300 million it's up to, and I bet the price goes up if that's even the right price. And then you're just pulling snap from all the from the people that need food and stuff. At the same time, that is the epitome of a tyrant. Slathered up in your own craziness of wealth and power, not caring about no one, and then pulling food assistance, no extra proper warning to prepare people, and most wouldn't have the means to do so anyways. If they live in an inner city or somewhere like that, they've got the one store or this store over here. If they don't have a car, God, come on, guys, it's just a poor look. They said the place has stunk or something's been wrong with half of it since before I was born. So, right before Christmas too, no pulling food, the ability to get food or help to people. You're doing a reno on the ballroom. Are we all invited? Do we all get to go to the ballroom now? Did you renovate it for us?